हाय एवरीवन, वंस अगेन आप सब लोगों का स्वागत है इन न्यू टेक टॉक इज कॉल्ड द JRS टेक टॉक. Right now we are going to be discussed about the things which we faced in most of the difficult part, we can say that, about the chemical industries. With me, Akhilesh Pandey is there, who is the solution alignment leader, and we have tackled a lot of painful areas regarding the ERP implementations, especially in the chemical industries. Why we have chosen this topic? Because once we talk about the chemical industries, yes, it's look like so reactive, the things reactive different materials with each other and generating the new product. But if we talk about their processes, their chemical exchanges and their needs, how they have required the ERPs to get the things in each and every on minute levels. Because if you are mixing the two chemicals with each other, their element is getting changed, value is getting changed. It's not necessary whatever the output you want, you can get in the same thing. So that's why we have chosen this topic, and with me, to discuss this topic with me, Akhilesh Pandey is there. Hi Akhilesh.
Hello sir, thank you so much. So related to chemical industry or any industry which nowadays they are doing the digital transformation, every industry need the software where they can transform their operation digitally. So once we talk about chemical industry or any industry, specific industry, every industry is running their own processes, like what they are producing, like if they are into the trading business, if they are into the manufacturing. So related to the chemical, if we are today, as our topic is the chemical industry, so we have done so many projects into the chemical industry. Sure that chemical industry has so many challenges to tackle everything into the ERP, because the chemical reaction which they are regularly they are into the production processes, that we need to handle into their daily activity, daily routine processes, because as per the capacity, every organization running their manufacturing process on the routine basis. But once we are talking about chemical reactions, and as per their our consumption will be involved on the specific manner, so chemical is a crucial part where we have to tackle each and everything based on the chemical reaction, what is they involve into the day-to-day basis.
Right, because true, because we have to believe that reactions is a major part of the role of chemical industry, and that's why we always look for the component, their input materials, their quantities, their values should be very specific, so that at least what the output we can want, we can get and we can achieve the things. That's why we feel that ERP is so crucial for their industries, so that at least whatever the values they have required, they can get the things on a very accurate level. So that's why if we talk about that chemical industries, we know that chemical industries, yes, it is a little bit organized, not the other industry kind of industries, but it is very organized industries, and we can say that they are moving themselves into the digitalization mode. But recently we have seen that a lot of the companies who always believe in that their day-to-day operations, majorly it is a manufacturing, whether it is in a sales, whether it is in a their order exchanging. So a lot of the things is depending on their activities. So we want to go with that, how we can initiate and how we have initiated the things in these channels.
So as you are highlighted that chemical industry is a properly mannered industry, they have to follow the set of rules what they are currently following. So that is not a sale and purchase or everything related. These are not the easy industry which we are implementing day by day.
Right.
And when we are going to implement the ERP, we are talking about the ERP solution for the chemical industry. It is a specific, interesting thing for us also, that day by day the solutioning and the process adaptability of that particular industry is going to change.
Right.
So this is a learning phase for us also, that we are dealing a new generation owners also. They are having their own set of idea. Based on that, we have to implement, we have to achieve their goals, what sort of things they wanted to into the ERP. So related to digitalization of the chemical industry, we have to handle their manufacturing. First,
Right.
the base of the things is their manufacturing. We have
Agreed.
to handle manufacturing process from the raw material to conversion of the finished good as per the customer specific requirement.
Agreed, Akhilesh. I will love to be part of that, because again, this will give us more confident about that, how we have done it in the chemical industries. So if we talk about Akhilesh, if we talk about the manufacturing process, we have discussed about a lot of things. But the point is that we have also considered that the quality parameters, quality checkup, and their QC is so important, playing a role in the chemical industry, because we know that there's each and every stage is there where QC is involved. Whether you want to go with the inward of material, in process, and outward of process, COA, there's a lot of things come in the picture. So does we have things especially for chemical industries? We have done it for that?
So related to chemical, the quality which we have highlighted, quality is much more about the concern, because quality is the company specific which we have to maintain as per their company standard. Quality is not only to get the material and do the quality and done their production on day-to-day basis. So once we talk about the quality, we have to understand what sort of things we have to manage related to the each and every raw material specific, each and every stage wise production once we are doing the production. And once we are going further for the selling of the material to the customer specific, we have to manage the quality module as per the customer specific parameter.
Right.
So we have to manage each and every stages into the quality module which we have implemented and we have handled within our ERP solutioning which we have provided to our customers. So they can achieve each and every aspects within a system, from the incoming QC, from the in-process QC, and from the selling point time of QC. They wanted to print the COA from the system and they have to send to the invoicing part. So within including the batch specific quality, we have to handle each and every stages of quality. So once we are not maintaining the quality as per the standard, it will be difficult for the company also to maintain each and everything manually and manage with the system. So that is why managing quality with the system is a key process that we need to handle into the digital transformation pathway.
Yeah, true. बिल्कुल. लेकिन अखिलेश, if we are, because right now we have I have taken that part in the quality, but you need to understand that there in chemical industries, the COA, it is one of the most crucial things which we need to be taken care, because every customer having their own specific way or their own specific format. So have we done this in ERP to provide a solution for that?
Yes, related as once at the time we are recording this podcast, the quality module is not part of our business central standard process.
Yes.
Okay. So for that, to achieve this process, we have designed a specific quality add-on where we are achieving each and every processes within a system, from the incoming QC. Once we receive the quality from the raw material, we have to approval. We have a multiple level of approval. Based on the approval quality, we have to print the COA for the raw material also.
Right.
So based on the COA, the concerned person, the grade, based on the grade of the material and quality of the material, that will be go for the production processes. If we are avoiding the quality within a system, we are avoiding the major chunk of, which need to be into the system. That is why we have implemented, we have designed a quality add-on Based on that, we are achieving each and every process and printing of COA, because as you have highlighted, customer specific COA.
Right.
Most of the companies utilize managing the quality, because quality add-on that need to, if you are implementing anything for the pharma, for the chemical, for the that kind of industry, we have to implement the quality module. So we have to manage customer specific quality. For that kind of things, we have designed a better tool where we are tagging each and every item based on the customer specific, not into the standard, into the quality module. So we are not restricted a single specification, like if we are selling the pine oil.
Right.
Okay, we are taking the example for the pine oil. For the pine oil, we are having the multiple grade, and same grade we are selling to the multiple customer.
Right.
So we do not need to create a multiple item within a system. Based on that, if you are creating a single item, so that it will be easy to tackle the inventory first, and easy to manage the inventory as per the company structure. And related to the quality, because the same pine oil and the specific grade we are selling to the first, second and 3 customer, we have the 3 customer, and each and every customer is having their own part of COA. They are having the set of quality parameter on which we have to test the particular product. So we had designed a very good product where we can achieve each and everything within a system.
I feel that it is one of the most biggest chunk if you talk about that the layout of the customers, because
yes.
every customer is having their own way of COA, and their layout is very different, and everybody want their COA in their format. So if we have tackled these things in
for that specific things, I just wanted to thank my technical team. They have designed a dynamic process where we are easily achieving these kind of things. There is no any hurdles nowadays. So we just pitch the customer, and they can directly, they just do their quality process, and they can directly generate the customer specific COA. Okay. So for that, I just wanted to thanks my technicals. They have designed the beautiful add-on for us. So we are here. We have discussed the add-on because they have developed a beautiful product. So we are pitching the customer. We are giving the solution. Based on that, we are doing everything.
No, I agree. I totally agree with that, because without their think of such kind of to do the things in the dynamic way, without the technical team, it would not be possible. I must say that, yes, and we should give the hats off to them also, because the way they have designed the dynamic informations to getting the fetching the values into the COA, yes, it's a really remarkable. Yeah. So again, because COA is a crucial thing, and we have tackled it very well. But if we talk about that, their manufacturing, because again, in chemical industry, manufacturing is the main key component. And while the manufacturing, there are a number of bomb is there, because we know that we can create a bomb, but it is not a single bomb. It is a multi-level bomb is there. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that is correct.
Yeah, because they have a multi-level bomb is there. So we have tackled those number of level of bomb, or might be we can say that it's a 7 or 8 level of bomb, multi-level bombs. So should we have tackled this kind of things in the business centers?
Yes, related to chemical kind of things, we understand that bomb should not be fixed, because chemical will perform based on so many things, based on the temperature, based on the chemical reaction, based on the environment, what currently is going on. Based on that, our finished good will be affected based on all these parameters. So we cannot hardcode the production bomb. So based on these rules, we have to produce. That is not part of chemical. That is not nature of chemical industry. So related to that, we have handled multi-level of bomb. As you have highlighted, we have multiple level of bomb. So based on that, user can get a easy way of tracking of their inventory also. So because to do all their processes, they have to see the WIP material also.
Right.
So to handle the WIP kind of things, we have a stage-wise bomb where we are from the first raw material to the WIP one, sends WIP one to next WIP, because every process is having a store into the so many times. They're not a single minute job. Based on that, we are performing all these. We have to produce the solution. So to understand what sort of things we are having into the WIP, we have to manage each and process wise WIP material. Based on that, we can handle each and everything within a system. So a management guy or sales guy, they have to promise, because production is not, if you are going into the make to order.
Right.
So make to order, we receive the information from the customer and we deliver, we produce the material and deliver to the customer. But once we are delivering the material for the chemical industry, they are not such kind of nature that they always go for the make to order. They are doing they are processing their manufacturing as per their capacity. The make to order will be only performed on the last stage of the production. Like we do everything, and we like a process called distillation. So we do all the production and we store into the drum, and where we wait for the customer order. As per the customer order, we react the material, we do the distillation process, and we do everything. We manufacture, we produce the material as per the customer. So that is the last stage of the manufacturing. But before that, we do the manufacturing as per our capacity. So every day we are having our own capacity, we are doing our manufacturing, and we have to handle the batch manufacturing process also. So once anything, any quality related concern will comes from the customer, we have to track from the base level of the customer, from the raw material also.
Right.
So everything we have to handle from the system. So that is will be related to the manufacturing. We have handled everything.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yes, you have marked about two major things. One is the WIP, and the second is the distillation process. Again, for the chemical industries, yes, because WIP is one of the most crucial things, because that the product which is already in process, which is under the distillation part, and how we are going to be taking care their quantity mode, their valuations, because that's one of the most key area where chemical industries always be hiccups, because they are not giving the showcase their exact value, how many WIP curve values they have in the quantity level or in the value wise. So we have done these things in the business central with that?
Yes, so each and every process we handle within a Microsoft Business Central, where user can get a clear picture related to the production as per their capacity, because we are talking about the chemical industry. They are having so many reactors where they perform daily manufacturing. So reactor 1, reactor 2, reactor 3, every reactor is having their own capacity, and based on the capacity we are having the stored material. So we have to, because regular material will be go into the reactor, and because that is the daily process. So once after doing the operation, our manufacturing, our output semi-finished good, we are as per semi-finished good will be produced over there. So we have to manage the WIP material as per the customer requirement, because customer is need that what will be in my, because being a corporate guy, we have to understand what is in our manufacturing plant, what will be into the next day process we are having. So once we are into the our salesperson mostly available into the corporate office. So from the corporate, they can handle what is going into their WIP. So based on that, they can promise to the customer what will be their deliverable date. So
pretty good. That is very much true, because if we are not having a good idea about their WIPs, we cannot promise the customer their ET and ETD, right? Yes. So that's why, yes, I must agree with that. Yes, WIP is played a crucial role for that. If WIP, we have discussed about the WIP, we have discussed, but again, if you talk about the because we are discussing about the chemical industries, and we say that batch, because batch is also playing a crucial role.
Yes.
Yeah, because their batch is having their own expiry and having only a unique number, so that at least they can trace the entire batch manufacturing records, right?
Yes.
So how we have handled the batch manufacturing records, and how we have handled that. That batch should be go in which production levels, and what and who have operated that part, who have manufactured that part. So do we have any traceability level of that batch manufacturing also?
So related to the batch manufacturing, batch is always the process of what we are performing into the manufacturing plant. We have to handle from the raw material to the finished good,
Right.
what batch, what sort of material is involved over there, and based on that what raw material, what intermediate product will be involved, and based on that what our output will be generated. So because once we are talking about the pharma or the food sector, where customer required the batch manufacturing report,
Right.
with the, because later
Every
on
output they require.
if any
Every output they
case,
require.
yes, if any case come into the picture, like that a particular material is faulty for some reason, that will be not for the next process of the manufacturing. So they have to understand from which label we are having that kind of faulty manufacturing. So based on that, they are required the last milestone of that particular
Output of
record,
that batch.
record, so they can track the vendor also.
Right.
So from the which raw material, that raw material we have buy from the which vendor. So lot is specific, batch is specific, everything we have to handle. And related to the Microsoft Business Central is having a beautiful capability. There is a beautiful option where we can handle the batch within a system, and we can track. We are having the item tracing kind of report.
Right.
So using that report, we can track the material from which batch, from the each and every level, from the top to bottom, we can identify from where we have generated that material.
Well said, Akhilesh. I must say that yes, because as you mentioned that maintaining the batch manufacturing records, we should keep record. It's not about the output of that batch. We have to be able to trace about that input of that material, and that batch tracing will be help it out to find, to get that what is the output that we have received that, and from this for this output whatever the batch for input material we have consumed. Yes, very well.
Exactly.
So that's why BMR is very important part.
Exactly. So one more point I just wanted to highlight related to our recent project which we have done. In that particular things we have to handle, because that is they are the major giant into the export.
Right.
So related to the export, we have to handle so many things.
Right.
Not only for the quality, not only for the manufacturing. Export is a bigger chapter for any industry.
Yes.
If they do any import and export, they are having their own set of challenges that we need to handle within a system. So that is all that also we have handled within a system.
Yeah, I'm coming into this point because I know that, because a lot of chemical industry are majorly in the part of exporting the material there outside of India. So there's major key challenges there to maintain their EXIM level part. So I'm
Exactly.
coming on this point because and you have already started this point. So EXIM again. We are talking about the EXIM. It is a very small kind of word is called EXIM, but the entire world is following about that EXIM, because we have to do a lot of things during the export. We talk about the orders and their schedules, their CHAs, and then we are going to be a packing list and the invoicing part, commercial invoices, DPP license, road tape. There's a lot of things come in the picture in the EXIM part. So I just wanted to ask about that. Do we have provided those kind of solutions for those export companies, which are the majorly their source stopper it will become for them? So how we have tackled this kind of things?
So related to that, we have implemented a EXIM module that is not part of Business Central.
Right.
On the top of Business Central, we have implemented a EXIM module where we have handled each and every processes of that particular EXIM. Related to EXIM, we have to handle export and import. We have to the both thing in a single arena. So related to that, one major things related to advanced licenses. We have to handle the advanced licenses. Advanced license is a separate chapter where we can discuss a long day.
A long day, yes.
So because in advanced licenses, because government is having their own set of rules to do any export and import.
Right.
they have giving us so many incentives, so many licenses comes into
Right.
the picture where we have to handle within a system. So because once we are digitalizing our whole and soul process, we cannot avoid only a single process related to the
Right,
exam.
agree,
So we
agree.
have to handle that process also related to
Yes,
the system.
Yes, because they have because they have to be dependent on the person to person, because they don't have idea about that ki from which license I have bought, how many number of quantity and how number of values I have to buy for that, and what is my output of that against this license. Because had to handle this kind of process, I think they have to depend on the mans. But
Exactly.
now, and we are provided, I think we have provided this solution in the business center.
Yes. Within a business central, we have implemented a license handling process where we have handling all the licenses related to the government, like the advanced licenses, like export import licenses. So every licenses. So we are highlighting that into the advanced licenses, we
Right.
have to handle what sort of things we are import from the we do the import, because we have to declare to the government, like based on that import we do these kind of export also.
Right,
So that
because-
is why government allow us to do the import and export within that particular scenario.
We have to give the,
We have to disclose
all these details to the
that kind of
governments.
things. Yes. We have to disclose with importing of that A material.
Right.
We are going to produce a B material, and with that particular quantity and with that particular
Values.
value.
Right.
So based on that, we have to import a specific time period. Based on within a specific time period, we have to export also.
Right.
So handling all these things within a system is a crucial part of to implement. So that we have handled within a system where we are handling each and every licenses and each and every processes from which batch, importing batch, what we have what we have manufactured, and what sort of things is pending from that license is specific. So
Do we have covered the realization of their licensing also in that part?
yes, everything related to the license, because we cannot avoid the realization.
Right.
Okay, so we have handled these kind of things also. To their management, their export guy,
Right.
they are pretty much particular about that licensing kind of things.
Right.
So they just wanted to see their dashboard, what is the status of which license we are having, how many value of licenses we are having. We are having the we are importing the material.
Right.
So we know what is the available value of my licenses which we are having, which we have. Also based on that, we can plan for our import.
Right.
So because to involve the licenses, we have to pay. If we utilize the license, we have to pay. We have to we do not pay to the other custom duty and all.
Right.
So for that, to avoid that kind of things, most of the exim company buy the licenses.
Right.
And based on that they do the import
Yeah,
and
definitely.
export.
And the exporter company are paying a lot of huge amount to buy that licenses.
Exactly.
And that's why the traceability of the license is required.
Exactly.
And we have done it so much very beautifully in the business center. So again, Akhilesh, we have talked about the licenses part, but again, handling the CHA part, and there, if we are importing the material, right? So we have to handle a lot of things. How we are getting the material input, and how we are getting the material to the port, and aligning the CHA for that. So and providing the necessary information to them. So how we have tackled this part, and moreover, we have taken this part as in the part of also my cost.
Yes.
Of this product. So how have we have tackled these things?
Related to import of any material, cost is
Because in
play
chemical
up.
industry is
Yes,
clear.
in any industry. We cannot talk about only chemical. Once we do the importing, the CHA kind of things, and these are the bill we receive in the next 15 days or 10 days
Yes.
of receiving of the material.
And majorly we are consuming the material.
Yes.
So how we are handling the cost?
Into the business central is having a pretty much tool where we can utilize, we can allocate the cost of the CHA and any handling charges specific to the import. We can allocate later on of that particular product also. We already utilize or not utilize that material.
Right.
That is not a big issue into the business central. Into the business central, if we are having the material or not, we can allocate that cost on that particular material also. So later on we need to book the item charges we can see, and we can allocate that item charges on that particular specific GRN which we have received with that particular import. So that is very pretty tool which Business Central is having. So, and to handle the CHA, that is a big part where our one of resource who is handling everything related to the CHA, they have to do the inquiry for the CHA, and they have to handle the quotation and everything, the contract related to the CHA. So related
those inwards.
Yes. So everything we have giving them facility into the module where they can into the import specific, they can directly inquiry for the CHA, and they can compare the CHA quotation and specific to the material to material, capacity to capacity. They can track the CHA, they can finalize the CHA, and they can book the specific cost on the specific GRN, goods GRN which we have received on that particular import.
Yeah, Akhilesh, I must say that yes, we have tackled that. But again, I'm taking back to you in the manufacturing sector, because again, we miss those important tasks. If we are talking about because if we are getting the values as per my production time, how we are handling the capacity, because yes, machine handling, because while they're doing the manufacturing, we have to be at the time of distillation, we have to take in the material for long time, like 45 days or you can say 48 hours. It can be animated. It depends on material to material. So holding the capacity part, how we have managed that system?
So within a system, capacity play a bigger role, I can say. We can define each and every processes and their capacity, their setup time, their run time, the cycle time of that particular product. So based on that, we can see what is our available capacity. Based on that, we can plan for the future production also. If we are not having the capacity for any we have done the distillation and our reactor and our distillation tank is full, and we are planning for the next process also. So we don't have the capacity for the next process, we cannot plan for the future. So based on that, into the Business Central, capacity play a major role. We can plan for the each and every machine, what is their cycle, and based on the capacity, we are highlighting the machine. So each and every machine is having their own cost also. We can allocate that also. Yes, we can allocate that machine cost into that particular production cost also. So manufacturing, we do while the doing of the manufacturing of the goods, we can directly allocate the indirect cost of the related to the machine, related to the electricity, everything we can load on that particular thing. So we can track the capacity, we can reallocate the capacity also. If we are having a priority order that we need to bypass any particular production that is already planned for that particular period, so we can reallocate the capacity also.
Akhilesh, why I'm taking you again in this topic of production, because I feel that because if you remember that once we are doing a project in the chemical industry, they have their key point. I'm not getting my process cost involved in my product, and they have to do this, handle this part on manual basis. So that's why I'm taking you again into the production to get those clarification about it, because we have done something for that.
Exactly. The process cost, daily we are doing the implementation. We meet the customer, because the process cost and the last landed cost of the particular product is a crucial part which management want that they can plan. They can understand they are into the profit or they are into the loss. They are selling, they have to plan for the selling price. Based on that, they have to plan for the purchase. If the selling price is X amount and that is not within their profit limit, so they will avoid, they have to handle each and everything. So the management guy just wanted to understand everything on their Excel, on their dashboard, what is my profit center, what is my machine cost involved into that particular process. If we can avoid, if like for any process, we are consuming X amount, we are allocating the X amount, and we are not getting the X amount kind of value from the customer, we can management can think if we can replace that machine, and we can upgrade the machine. Based on that, we can reduce the machine cost. So based on that, the management guy want each and everything into the system. So capacity as well as the indirect direct cost that is available into the business central, and we can handle the process. We can plan for the capacity to capacity wise, machine to machine wise. We can if any setup time, like for the process of any material, we are having the waiting time is 2 minutes or any particular period, that we can assign for the process to process. So based on that, we can do everything within a system. So we can get a clear picture what is the status of what is the capacity utilization. So if we are underutilized the capacity, we can ask our salesperson that we are underutilized. You can go into the market, you can ask for the so because digital transformation that is required. Everything, if we see anything within our dashboard, what is the status of my company, what is the status of my manufacturing plant, what is the capacity which we have utilized, so we can plan for the future.
Yeah, and we know that on a very lighter note, management want to show profit. Management want to know about their profit, because they are very keen to find their profit percentage, profit values, and again, and because for them, profit is all about that.
Exactly. We are also into the implementation, or we are into the service. Yes. If we do not deliver the profit to the management, that is not if any project is not profitable, that is not part of the arena of we do the handle the project based on that. So we are also planning our resource cost. We are resource is our capacity. So based on that, we utilize the resources based on our day-to-day project cycle also. So capacity is a major part where either you are into the service, either you are into the manufacturing. So we have to understand what is the process and how we can handle each and everything within a system. So business central is having that much capacity where we can see each and everything on that particular my dashboard. We do not need to go here and there to check multiple reports, to check everything, because management guy cannot go and cannot click here and there and find any report. So
yeah, definitely, because if they are getting the entire value on a single click, and management is getting their updates due to day, it's not driven by the man, it's driven by the process. Or driven by the ERP applications. So if these kind of things and valuation can be in their hand, in their mobile phone, so they can easily take the decisions about their businesses.
Exactly.
So we discussed about the quality, we discussed about the importing of material, we have discussed about the 𝐸, and we also wanted to know about that, how they are doing the export, because if we are procuring any material, we have the few major challenges. But if we are exporting our material, especially in the chemical industry, because why I'm saying that, because chemical is so reactive, and we have to be very careful about the exporting, right? So how we have handled those scenarios in our...
So related to the packing, related to the export, but you highlighted, we have to understand the packing also, because chemical is having their own set of reaction. We have to select the correct packing material. Based on that, we pack the material, and on what temperature we have to set that material. We have to deliver to the export guy. So that is available within a system. If we are having any hazardous kind of chemical, we have a labeling kind of system automatically print the hazardous kind of labeling. So this product is hazardous, other product is not hazardous. So based on that, we are having a different kind of packing list. Based on that, system automatically print the packing list and manage the packing list based on the export to export and order to order. So, and from the system we have print the export, and related to the export, government also provide so many benefits. We are highlighted the export kind of things. Government provides so many benefits related to the incentive, road tape incentive, and so many incentive government are given. So the export guy have to every shipping bill, once shipping bill is generated from the system, they have to track they receive the incentive from the government or not. So that is also a part of 𝐸𝐴𝐺𝐸, where we have given the facility. They can track their all the incentive which is received in the part of license or in the part of value.
Right.
If some of the incentive convert into the licenses, separate licenses where they can export the material in future or import the material, but some of the licenses comes into the value wise, so they receive the value from the government. So every licenses, every incentive they receive, they manage within a system. So the handling of all the related export and import, that is pretty much feasible. We have implemented the module related to the 𝐸𝐴𝐺𝐸.
Yeah, true. Because again, once we saying about that exporting the material to and that is a very hazardous material, we are saying about that. So it should be in very appropriate manners. It should be packing should be prepared in such a way that we can identify each and every the container which material is already in that part of that. So again, it is a very crucial role
Exactly.
and find into the ERP implementation.
Exactly.
At least we talk about that. Usually talk about the business centrals, na? Because we have done implementation in business central. So can you just give it on a lighter note side? Do other software having that kind of features or facility to incorporate all these things in this specifically for that industries?
So related to the production, we also see the SAP business one.
Right.
We also see some of the customized software also.
Right.
So every software is having their own limitation, where the products, because production is having their own set of rules.
Right.
Every company is having their own set of rules. We on the daily implementation or daily engagement with the customer, we also see our clients say, if you handle our process into the system, you can handle any process into the system. So that is a major line we hear from each and every customer. So related to the manufacturing challenges, SAP Business One is having that much capability to handle multi-level of BOM, to handle the capacity I can see that is not available into the standard Business One. For that, so many partners is having their own add-ons to handle, because we have to serve to the customer. We cannot avoid to, if anything not available into the standard package, we have to develop that software, that add-on as per the customer specific, and we have to deliver to the customer. So some of the solution is not into the standard package. For that we also implemented some of the add-ons. So SAP B1 is having their own set of limitation based on that, because if we are comparing SAP Business One to the Microsoft Business Central, Microsoft Business Central is having a pretty much a better tool for the production,
right,
as compared to the SAP Business One. That we can manage the capacity part, that is not available that much available into the Business Central. That is available, but not that flexible as Business Central is having.
Right. I think we have discussed a lot of point, and we have cut us a lot of pain areas regarding the chemical industry, and Achilles has given their own point of verdict about how we have tackled the manufacturing part, how we have tackled the 𝐸𝐴𝐺𝐸, how we have tackled the quality checking. COA is a part of. So we must say that yes, JRS has developed few add-ons in the business central and to get the better solutioning for these industries. And again, we must say that we have very good quality of teams to handle all these kind of operations and to grow them in the digital transformation of these industries. I think Achilles, thank you for the joining for this podcast. And again, we must say thank you for the JRS Tech Talk. And we will always put our new thoughts and we will always put the new industry in this podcast to discuss their major challenges.
Yes, thank you so much. Thanks for that particular podcast. If you are here to discuss the chemical industry challenges, we are having a good team, as you are highlighted. We are having a good team of the consultant. They understand the process in depth to the customer based on their customer to customer specific requirement. We understand. We deliver to the customer as per their requirement also, and we also guide to the customer, like if we are delivering, you are asking these kind of things, this is also some of the solution as per the market we are having, we understand as per the market structure. So we also suggest them the solution and the process if we need to modify their processes also. So that is we are having the good team of the technical also, the functional also. That is why we are here to do the podcast and discuss the each and every process.
Because we have kept
Without team, without team, we cannot deliver anything.
Yeah,
so we are having a good team of the consultant. They can deliver. They can talk about the process. They can talk about each and every pain of the customer. So customer give us the big shout out and big good feedback each and related to the each and every deliverables.
Yeah, sure, definitely. I must say that because catering their pains, yes, again, because if we are providing the solution on their pains, is that mean we can handle their process, we can take their business on the new levels, right? So once again, I must say that thank you so much, Agnesh,
Thank you so
to
much.
join this podcast, and again we will discuss a lot of more.
Shortly we will meet. Shortly, in the next session, we'll meet and we'll discuss other challenges, other industry challenges, and we'll discuss. We'll do another podcast.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.